Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, we're back with you and excited to have from Iron Resurrection, Mr. Shag Arrington. Good morning. How are you, brother?
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm doing good. I mean, I'm up a little earlier than I normally am, but
that's
I do it
okay.
for you.
That's good. The older you get, the earlier you get up. So you'll be all right. You'll fit in there just all
right.
right.
I appreciate that.
Man, you got one of the best shows, or involved in one of the best shows that I think's on TV right now with Iron Resurrection.
Thank you very much.
So, I mean, I hate to get off the subject just a little bit, but how did you get the name Shag? Where did that come from?
You know, I looked like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
It was around 7th grade,
Right.
and I was a skinny redheaded kid. And someone said, "Hey, Shag, where's Scoob?"
Yeah.
And then it stuck. I mean, I'm 49 now. I was 13 then. I've had it ever since.
Well, it fits you. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but anyway, but I love the show, man. There's not a lot of drama in the show that y'all are doing. So, but anyway, how did you get in? How did you work there at the place when the TV series started, or is that something you got into after?
No, I've known Joe and Jayson, the Martin brothers. I've known those guys since the early 2000s when they had their shop up in Dallas doing the bikes and the pipes and different things of that nature. And we kind of met each other through, professionally. I was working for Red Bull. They were building bikes and into motorsports. And then that professional relationship became a friendship. And, next thing you know, I moved to the Hill Country. They moved down to the Hill Country, and we had this opportunity for this show.
Well, now, how many seasons have y'all got so far?
Season 5 is currently airing. We literally just wrapped on Friday.
Right.
So the show is out. Season 5 was on TV, and we were still trying to wrap things up at the shop. Fingers crossed we get a 6th season. It's truly based on ratings.
Right.
So we should know by the end of August about that. But right now, currently, Season 5 is on the air.
But, I think one of the things I like about, and I call them soap operas for rednecks is basically what I call all of this kind of stuff that goes on, because that's what it is. But I like the fact that you actually build the stuff that goes to the car. I mean, a lot of the shows they put on there, they just order the parts and bolt them together, which to me is just a joke. But, I mean, I watched that build where y'all done for the shop truck, and, y'all actually build the complete front end and all that. I mean, that's, to me, very impressive.
It comes down to what's available aftermarket,
Right.
what's within the skill set. There's been many times I've looked for something for Joe. Me and Amanda have called places and tried to find things aftermarket, and they just don't exist. And Joe and the guys are like, "Yeah, we could build that quicker and cheaper than it costs to buy it."
Right.
So might as well.
Oh, I'm with you on that. I mean, honestly, and that's it takes me back to the day when we grew up. We had mechanics, and they would fix what's broke. But now you got mechanics that replace what's broke. And it's a different mindset. Let's buy new and put on it. But back in the day when
I was like, "Hey, I'm right there with." That's how I learned how to work on cars. My first car was a '78 Jeep, and my dad said, "I'm here for you. I'm your assistant, and I'll help you buy the parts, but you're doing all the work."
Well, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
My dad always told
me. I learned
a
lot at a real young age.
Daddy said, I can tell you 100 times how to do something, but until you do it for yourself, you'll never know. But
absolutely.
But one of the things, y'all got advantage over us down here in Georgia, because y'all are in Texas where there's zero rust.
That's not true. There's rust.
Yeah, there's rust. I mean, I tell you what, this summer so far, it's been a humid mess out here. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I don't know. I'd say between Georgia and Texas, there's not too much difference.
Y'all have got some cool stuff. No doubt. But now, that's the thing that a lot of people think it's just a TV show, but now y'all actually have other builds that you're doing that's not TV related, right?
Yeah. There's, if you look in the background, you'll see other vehicles and, the upholstery guys. So the upholstery guys, the paint and body guys, Joe and his crew, when we're working on the cars, what you see is, the cars going through all those different stages of the builds. But each one of those guys have their own business,
Right.
They just happen to work out of the Martin Brother compound. So yeah, there's a lot of, when it's showtime though, all the cars, the main focus and priority is all the cars for the show. But like right now, since we've ended shooting for the season 5, all these guys are now working on the backlog of.
Yeah, now they got to actually go back to work.
Go back, yeah. But
without the stresses of cameras and deadlines that aren't there.
I imagine that does get stressful.
But
it's stressful, but it's also something you kind of missed after a while. You're like, oh, where's the crew? Where's the production crew?
But I'm watching it, I see cars in the background. I think, whoo, boy, I'd like to have that. Is that for sale?
Yeah, me and you both. Everyone's like, man, I wish I could afford a Joe Martin car. Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
No.
But now,
what's that?
What kind of car do you drive?
Well, I will say, my daily driver is a 2011 Silverado.
Right.
But I am lucky, blessed, whatever you want to call it. The Cadillac from season 1, we were able to.
No, you're talking about the purple one, right?
Yes, I am.
Nice looking car.
Well, I like to call that the Shagalac.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's. I was actually able to get that car back. Joe got it back. I was able to get it from Joe, and so that's now my car.
Wow. I love big cars.
Yeah.
Man.
This is
I'm
a nice
all about
one,
it.
too.
I mean, I've got a couple of Lincolns and stuff, and I like to stretch out and roll. Yeah, no doubt. So anyway, but now,
hey, no one ever said the drive's like a Lincoln. I'm just saying.
oh, easy now. They don't even say Cadillacs anymore, man. This new stuff coming out, I can't even keep it running, man. It's like you got to plug them up. I'm old school.
Hey, I'm with you. I love my '64. It's actually, I'm having it getting some ceramic coating right now. I'm picking it up on Saturday, and I can't wait.
Right. I've got a '73. Of course, mine's not a rag top. It's not purple, and it's not painted. So pretty much go where that's at.
That's pretty much all Steven's vehicles. The only color coming off Steven's vehicle is what's running out underneath.
Yeah, that's oil. Of course, it keeps them from rusting. That's the way I look at it,
Hey, true.
Yep, I guarantee you. So what was your favorite build that you've done?
Well, my favorite build up until this season, and I look at it two ways. Like my personal favorite, what do I want to drive? That's the Cadillac, and I was blessed to get that car. But from a pure just admiration and love of Joe and the team's fabrication was the 73 Firebird from season 1.
Yeah.
How the vehicle that we found and what they turned that into, to me, it's just every aspect from the fabrication, the paint, the body, the gap, the hand painting of the bird on the hood. And then now though, season 5, there's a couple of them. There's the Falcon. We have a 65 Falcon that you're going to see,
right,
and a 36 Hudson, which I don't even know where to begin on this thing. It's so beautiful.
I'm all about the Hudson. I'm not a big Falcon fan, but I like the Hudson. There ain't no doubt. That's a cool car from the get-go.
Well, wait till you see this Falcon. It's definitely Martin Brothers. I mean, it's. I'm with you.
Well,
I wouldn't pick one out to take home, but this one, man, it's the Chad and the fabrication and the design and everything that they did with this car. It's beautiful.
Well, now I come down, okay, because I'm a hillbilly down here, and I'm like a junkyard fixer-upper kind of guy. But like one of these cars, just like the Falcon, on the cost of that build, do you have any idea what the cost of that build was?
Well, we don't talk cost.
Right.
That's one thing we try not to do because it's between the shop and the customer.
Right.
And
so if you have to ask, you can't afford it, right?
It's up there, I'm sure.
Yeah. But y'all do great work, man. Do great. And you are like the what do they nickname you, like the mouth of the South, because you're such a horse trader? We call them horse traders down here.
Man, I tell you, it depends if the cameras are on or off, what they call me. But yeah, I guess a little bit of a trader, negotiator. I like to shaggle with people.
I'm with you. I mean, if they say, and I'm going to tell you, Packy here at the station, I mean, he can give you a run for his money because he beats these little old kids out of all these video games and stuff. And They're like, I want a quarter for that, and he'd be like, I'll give you a nickel. So yeah, but anyway,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, save
Of course,
money.
now Packy's negotiating with 10 and 12-year-olds.
Right.
So
I was gonna say that's easy.
So it's more of a level
That's
playing
easy.
field. Yeah.
So now, do you do anything other than this? Is this your main occupation? Or you got
Oh
things
no,
on-
no, yeah. I mean, hey, if you're not hustling, you're not living.
Right.
I've definitely got a couple of side hustles. I'm co-owner of this. We have a electric bike tour company
Right.
or adventure. It's called yourbikergang.com, and we have a location in Austin. We also have a location in Panama City, and we're looking to open New Orleans in the future. But it's electric bicycles or bikes,
Right.
and we just take people on adventures of their cities.
On electric bikes. Now, I'm cool with you.
Yeah,
Pedal.
yeah.
Anything with a motor, I'm good with. I don't want no pedals on these things.
Well, you know what's cool? These do have pedals, but it has pedal assist.
See,
You know when you go to the airport and you're walking on that sidewalk that moves,
Oh, yeah, I like
yeah.
that.
and you feel like you're walking real fast? That's what this does. You barely got a pedal, and this thing takes off. So
There you go,
yeah,
Steven.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
How fast will they go?
Well, we got to stay within the law, so these only go 20.
20. Well, that's better than me because when I pedal on a bicycle, I'm like 1.
or not at all.
What is the name of this thing that's down in Panama City?
Oh, it's called yourbikergang.com. That's our website. That's
Right.
the name of the company as well.
Okay. Because we got a lot of
Yeah, if
people
you go to
down
your biker gang, if you're in Panama City, if you're in Austin, hit it up. Put in Shag VIP or VIP Shag or something. You caught me off guard with that question. I hope that promo code still works.
Well, now
but,
that is Panama City Beach, Florida, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
call-
yeah.
Now that is known as the Redneck Riviera here.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And a lot of folks go down there. So all those listening, they go down there and get one of them electric bicycles. And
Savage is the tour guide, the road captain down there, and man, he's amazing.
well, that's good.
He's a retired gentleman, but still loves getting out and showing off his city. He plays harmonica on the tours.
Oh, there you
I mean,
go.
he just has a blast.
Well, Shag, we have got to get to a break, man, but I sure do appreciate your time, and we're going to keep up with you. And like
Hey,
I said,
thank you guys, man. It's been fun.
Yeah, this Iron Red, like I said, I do love the show. I like the fact it's not a lot of drama and people throwing wrenches and all that kind of stuff, and the fact that y'all actually build them from the ground up.
This is the one show that my husband actually really likes.
Oh, it's a cool
Yeah.
show. Yep, it's a cool show.
Well, I think what it is, they let us be us. We're all actually friends for many years. There's no real drama. The real drama comes from the production putting deadlines on things.
Right.
But inside the shop, we all like each other, so it's hard to fabricate any kind of distaste or negativity. And they allow us to be us.
I don't
which
know.
is
We
great.
managed to do it every morning on this show, and we're supposed to be friends too. So
Yeah.
you do a good
But
job.
That's when the cameras are off, though, right?
There you go. I'm with you on that. All right, man, we're going to keep up with it. We're going to get you back on, see what's going on. Like I said, we're going to keep watching this TV show. And hey, all you folks out there going down to Panama City, go check out the electric bikes down there. You can't beat that. And we got the man right
That's
here.
awesome. Thank
Yep.
you so much.
All right, man, you take care.
All right, take care. See you guys.
All right. Thank you for spending a little time with us. And remember, you can tune in every morning at WJULradio.com at 8 a.m. Eastern. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook, The Morning Dish.